Hello and welcome everybody as the IPL season 12 is back and the Niranjan media is back as well. So it's time for the video for the preview of the 8 teams. Let's start it with the Kolkata Knight Riders. So how many of the people think that Kolkata Knight Riders ever since they started, and the guy, that Brendan McCullum, is the people that changed everything in the history of the Indian Premier League, even in the history of the T20 cricket, that he shows how to play the cricket in the aggressive and the limited overs of the 20-over game. He was such a magnificent class player. The way he hit, the way he take the teams, that is a brilliant start. You can't get a better start than the Brendan McCullum did. And Saurav Ganguly was appointed as the captain. So Kolkata Knight Riders is always it's the luckiest team as well, because they did a fine job, and unlucky and the same as well, because they didn't get a qualifying scenario in the first 4 years. That still the owner Shah Rukh Khan has mentioned that they have the ability to back themselves, and they change the team and change the plan. Everything the KKR team did is just wasteless. And the time came, and the biggest time for the Kolkata Knight Riders came when they brought the Gautam Gambhir from the Delhi Daredevils in the 11 crore. What happened then after? This Gautam Gambhir take the leadership over the Saurav Ganguly and take the lead that how the team is going to be sold the class. They started to win matches. They started to look really dangerous and are really a good trade for the opponent. And what happens in the 2012, the maiden IPL trophy for the Kolkata Knight Riders. And then after in the 2014 as well, a fine finish, a very good team to fight. And then suddenly then after, they dropped the Gautam Gambhir, and that's the questions about the emotion, the feeling, the player have attractive connections, the player which have over the last 4 or 5 years. And the Gautam Gambhir is a one-man guy who changed the fortune of the Kolkata Knight Riders to become one of the greatest champions team ever in the history of the Indian Premier League. The last season, everything went to the auction. Then after the Kolkata Knight Riders think that they're not gonna take the Gambhir back onto the squad and take the lead, as they have looked differently and they looked the other way, how they attract the teams. And the choice for the Dinesh Karthik, and I think that Dinesh Karthik did very well the last year. That he lead, because he hasn't been the captain before, they lead the team in a fashionable manner, a fortune's way that the Gautam Gambhir did. The manners the player, and the how to strike the potential benefit that he gave. I think he did a fantastic job. The Dinesh Karthik, the player, the captain, and the wicketkeeper himself. So he did a fine job, I think. So what in the next IPL? Now the IPL season 12 start. Kolkata Knight Riders might have questions and issues because they don't have Indian pace bowler. They have Nagakoti, but they failed to capitalize in him. The injury concerns. They have a better all-rounders like Sunil Narayan. The move of the Sunil Narayan bottom to the top of the order is one of the greatest things happen in the Kolkata Knight Riders history. And then Dinesh Karthik came as a fine finisher, and they have Andre Russell. That's a big assess for the Kolkata Knight Riders. The kind of player the Russell is, give you 4 overs, give the batting at the depth. He everywhere he can fit the ball, and he did a fine job. And he is one of the lethal weapon for the Kolkata Knight Riders this year as well. My team gonna be look like the opening gonna be Chris Lynn. It's one of the dangerous batsmen in the limited over cricket. He will be there with Sunil Narayan. Robin Uthappa is one of the guy who will take 3, and you will have some like the young guys from India. Nitish Rana could be the one, and then after you have Dinesh Karthik. In front of Dinesh Karthik, I want to put Subman Gill, the player he is, and then the Dinesh Karthik, and then after the Andrew Russell will give you a Kuldeep Yadav is a fine margin of assets that Kolkata Knight Riders have. So they have a fine batting and bowling lineup, and let's see how the Kolkata Knight Riders will do in this year IPL as the things goes good. Only the time will tell they can qualify on the top 4 or not, but it looks like Kolkata Knight Riders is gonna be one of the greatest threat for this year IPL.